Okay, so these three contracts we created last time, and also if you remember, we created two more contracts, quantity and value contract, by using the item category. Item category was M and W.
Yeah.
M is used for both quantity and value contracts, but
the items are different.
W can only be used for value contracts. And this is very clearly mentioned in the book. I will just tell you the page number. And if you bring your book as well, so I think.
Did it come your one? You ordered it, Ken?
And then I thought like we just going through the things.
Yeah. But you got the same one, yeah?
Yeah.
And the pen drive.
Pen drives are much better.
So so that's what I'm explaining you in the page number 168, 169. So outline contracts is for quantity contract and the value contract. This is the outline agreements. Outline agreements has two parts. Quantity contract and value contract. Quantity contract, the document type is MK, and value contract, the document type is WK.
Always gonna be WK.
Exactly, always. And also you can create a value and quantity contract by using the item category. If you choose item category M, it will be price will be same for all the materials. Item category M can be used in quantity and value contract both.
Okay.
You can see you don't need material number.
Right.
But you need account assignment category, which is K, cost center. But you don't need, you just mention office supplies. The price will be same. Whatever you mention, notepad rule, notepad unruled.
That's M.
M. And W is only used for value contract. Can be used only in value contract. And what is the feature for this? Price may be different for each material, as you can see. Now both in both item category, which thing is common? The common is the material group. Material group, as you can see, office. So this should be the same. Then you can change the materials. You don't need material master record for this. You can just mention short text. Okay. And these are the special item category which we created. So now today I'm going to show you how we can create purchase orders with the reference of these contracts. Okay. So if you watch my videos, so then you can pick up what I mean.
What is the purpose of having it to this extreme level of W and M for these little numbers?
Because this is used for the non-valuated stock. Because stationery products, office supplies, cleaning products, this is something which are not related to the main products of the company.
Okay.
Main products of the company. So that's why you don't need material master record for them. But you need contracts, because if it is a one supplier, and then you have to create the contracts, and it will make your life much easier, because you know how much money you have to spend. Quantity means how much quantity, value means how much value. So you can focus it. If there is no contract, so you will blindly start buying, and that will affect the company's budget as well. So at least with these contracts you can be updated how much you are consuming and how much you need. And always the contracts are used for longer terms, like almost a year. And we also created the contracts for a year. Okay, both value and quantity. Value means amount. Quantity means how much quantity. So you can control the stocks by using the quantity option, and value means you can control the amount. Like if you say, okay, we will spend £50,000 a year to buy the office supplies like stationery, cupboards, and chairs, files, pens, papers, printing papers. So you make a contract with different suppliers who will provide them. And value means you will spend £50,000. Now you will separate £50,000 for these items. And quantity means that you can mention how many quantities you need. That per year the supplier will provide you the quantity of for let's say 100 paper copiers. So you will mention the quantity for that.
So as soon as you say quantity, then you're really basically saying same product, roughly.
Same
generally, because you say quantity, it means one product.
Material group, if you say material group will be the same.
Okay.
Material group will be office supplies. That's it. Yeah.
Right.
Now material in the short text. Yeah.
Then you have to specify different material.
Exactly. I will show you like MK. Yeah. MK. If you enter MK, which we created last time, so you will mention that Okay. We can also, as you can see, this contract here is for the well-weighted stocks.
Right.
Yeah, 2077 is for the well-weighted stock 2077, which is the company stock, because you can have the contract for company's main products as well.
Okay.
So aluminium sheet, and this is the quantity contract. Quantity is 900 pieces. And if you check its header data, click on header details. So this will show you the validity start date 4th and end date is next year. Yeah, 1 year.
Yeah.
So this is the quantity contract we created, and the next contract we created was the value contract 113 and 2077. If you go to the header detail again, you can see the target value is 18,000. Okay, so and if you go back to the item details, so this is the quantity and contract for the main products. Yeah.
Right.
Now by using those item categories M and W, now we can have the contract for the non well weighted stocks, like the office stocks. Yeah.
Office.
So those were 114 office materials. Now you see that there is no material number used. Yeah.
Right.
This is just a short text office material, and we use the material group 006. Okay, and the item category we use M. Yeah, and the next one we created 115, and in 115 that is the value contract. So if you select 20 and go to the header details, so you will see that target value is 1,000 pound. Okay, which we will spend from 4th of May to 3rd of May 2015.
So what? So okay. So for the smaller, for the material group, right? Office products and stuff. Why? So M and W can both be used for both value and.
No, W can only be used for value.
W only for value. M only for quantity.
M used for both.
M used for both.
Yeah.
So the value one can be M and W.
Yeah. But quantity can be M only. Okay. Next is 6. Yeah, we created this scheduling agreement.
Here,
no, sorry. This is another. Yeah, this is value contract again. W.
So why can't M be used in value?
Standard. Yeah, it's standard.
It's just standardized.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now this scheduling agreement, click this button and you can click on change, which we created scheduling agreement.
Oh, yeah.
And the scheduling agreement last time we created
this is just to do with delivery timings, right?
Schedule exactly delivery time, delivery dates.
And it has to be used in conjunction with a contract, or no?
No, it's different. Yeah.
Okay.
LPA is the document type for scheduling agreement, and that's the scheduling agreement we created. Yeah. After this step, you have to create the delivery dates. But delivery dates cannot be created in this transaction, because for delivery you have to use another transaction, which is ME84. ME84, create scheduling agreement release, or this one ME35L.
ME35. Create scheduling agreement.
Yeah, it's a ME84. If you go to ME84, and that's the scheduling agreement document number. And other thing is scheduling agreement I mentioned, it can be forecast scheduling agreement or the just in time scheduling agreement. So it gives the hint to the vendor how quick you want the delivery. Okay, and also our material, the material which you need, you must have to change. Go to MM02 and you have to change 2077. Go to the purchasing view of the material master, and you have to change here indicator JIT scheduling indicator 1. 1 means automatically, so this is a prerequisite to create the scheduling agreement release
for just in time.
Just in time,
But the other one is okay.
The other one is okay, If you go to the plant BM01, and that's a scheduling agreement which you created in the last step, If you execute this, okay, go back once again. It's a target quantity is 100,000. Okay, sorry, not it's ME84, it is ME38. Maintain. 38.
ME38.
Yeah.
And 35L.
ME38, ME38 is the follow on transaction code after creating the scheduling agreement.
Okay.
And enter.
Oh, so first ME84, then ME38.
No, first is ME31L to create scheduling agreement. Then maintain the delivery schedule by using the transaction code ME38.
Okay.
And it will ask you the agreement document number. When you press enter, you will be on this screen. If you double click on that, so here you will give the delivery date. Now the quantity is 1000, so you can mention here the delivery date. Let's say the first delivery will 18th May 2014, and give the time 9 o'clock. Okay, the second from here you can select the day format. Okay, the next one can be 25 and give the quantity as well. Let's say it's 1000 pieces, it's 200 pieces, then 25 you will send 300 pieces, and D, and again D. So after that, next will be 1st of June 2014, and this will be 500. So your scheduling agreement will be completed.
Whenever the writing comes in red, I keep thinking it's like an error or something in the system.
It's a warning.
A warning?
Yeah, because
what is not the exclamation? Your warning usually comes.
Warning, basically warning says that a quota agreement, because we have created a quota agreement as well. You remember that I used 2 vendors for the quota.
Yeah.
So basically the system is thinking, what about the other vendor, because we are using only one vendor. So this is the warning. So if the warning comes, what you must know what is the warning and then ignore it. by pressing enter.
Yeah, that's good because we must,
but
must
this
know why it is.
Yeah, this comes.
What's missing?
But this comes with the practice. Okay. So after that, because this is the maintaining delivery schedule, yeah. So save it. So for this material, scheduling agreement will be automatically picked up by the system, and then you need release. You can release by using this ME8 for transaction and ME35L transaction.
Right.
Okay. Now I will show you how we can release the contracts. Do you remember the transaction code to create purchase order?
ME21.
Yes, ME21M. ME21 also we can create the purchase order by using ME21 as well, but N is the enjoy transaction. Enjoy is the latest technology of SAP. Enjoy.
That's why we add this N in the end.
Exactly. If you go to ME21 only, yeah, you can still create purchase order. You see, but you have the screen like this, create purchase order. And this looks very nice. Different, yeah. It's nice.
Then you have to type exactly the same as the other.
Exactly, yeah.
But it's different screen.
It's different screen. That's right, yeah.
The same
function. There is no difference.
Why don't they just change the function?
Make it more user friendly, yeah.
I like so no more. The other one looks too messy.
Yeah, I like it less fields to keep it simple.
No, it's just the front screen, yeah. Later on you will be inside the screen, which look like the same. Okay. So if you wanna create, do you want me to create purchase order in this screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Please.
So purchasing organization, give BM01, and your purchasing group is BM1.
No, BM1.
And storage location, that's the plant, and we don't need storage location. Click on reference to contract, yeah. Click this button, and the reference to contract means like you are gonna release the contract. And click this button.
Can I release the contract, or someone needs to release the contract?
No, this is, I told you, this is different. Release means contract release.
Okay. Oh yeah, you said, yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so 112 is the quantity contract. Click this button and continue. I think it's different.
ZM1?
ZB1 maybe. Yeah, it was ZB1. So now you see it has copied. That was the quantity contract, yeah. Quantity, we have the quantity contract for 1000 pieces, right? So now how much quantity you need now? 50 pieces we need.
Okay.
Enter, and adopt plus details. You see open target quantity is 900. If I mention here 100. Okay, we have the quantity contract, I think, for 900 pieces.
Yes.
Yeah, not 1000.
Not 1000.
Adopt plus details, and now you are in the item screen. Yeah. Order quantity is 100, and further you can give here text code has been copied, and again you can go to details. So that's the detail when the delivery will come, and click on the head item overview again.
Now saying 800.
Yes, it's 800 now. Yeah. Go down. Yeah. So you see that it will be go down as much. It is called release.
Release.
Yeah. That 100 pieces are released from the contract. Yeah. Okay. So after that, go back and then save. Before you save, you have to check the incompleteness. We are talking about this release, yeah. As you can see, this flag release strategy, yeah.
you can use these 3 different types of agreements and, well, 2 different types of agreements and scheduling agreement.
Yeah.
With 2 different types of contracts and scheduling agreement. You can use this with all types of procurement, third party consignment. You can use that with all of them.
Purchase order, yeah. The
Any
main, once you create the contract,
yeah.
The second step is to create purchase order.
Right.
So it could be anything, yeah. So you see, purchase order has been created. So purchase order means that you have released the quantity contract with 100 pieces.
Right.
Okay. Similarly, you can, now this time I will go to the enjoy transaction screen, ME21N, and in ME21N you will have the option here, document overview on. Click this button, click this flower button, selection variant, and you will have the options, contracts. Yeah? Click on contracts and remove this purchasing document, remove the plant as well, and keep the purchasing organization, because contracts are created at purchasing organization level. Yeah? If they are at plant level, they are called centrally agreed contracts. Remove the vendor as well.
Contracts.
Yeah, if the contracts are created at plant level, so they are centrally agreed contracts.
Centrally agreed.
Sorry, if the contracts are created at purchasing organization level, they are centrally agreed contract. But if they are created at plant level, they are just created only at plant level, because purchasing organization are above the plants. Yeah, is above the plants. Yeah, according to the hierarchy.
Hierarchy. But it's a logical thing.
Yeah.
And then that would apply to everything below it.
Yeah, that's right.
And if it's done at the reference purchasing organization, then that will apply to everything.
Yeah. Enter, execute.
Just one second.
Okay, the company code is wrong. What I'm thinking, why it's not picking up? Okay, so you have all the contracts here. Yeah, when you search, you have got all the contracts here. So now I'm gonna create 113. Yeah. Okay. So you just drag it into this basket.
We made 6.
Yes.
6.
6. One is the quantity contract.
Yeah.
One is the value contract for material 2077.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then the 114 is with the item category M. And then 115 is the item category. Sorry, 114 is for the M and for quantity. 115 is for the M for value. And 115 again is for the value with the item category W.
Okay.
And 116 is the scheduling agreement.
All right.
Okay, so
it's exactly the same number there.
Yeah, because both are the value contracts. Yeah.
So you have to double check it.
Yeah, one is with the item category M, the second is W.
You should give it another number though. It's a different contract.
I think there is a mistake. There may be a mistake because.
Where can you see the same number? What same number is it?
The second to last and the one before that. 115.
Oh yeah.
That can be confusing.
Yeah, well, I will have a look. Yeah. Okay. After this, drag it into the basket.
Okay. Like
this is a value contract. Yeah.
Right.
And then you have to first give the quantity that you need 100 pieces. And then check if there is anything missing. So you see, you put only the quantity, and no message issued. You don't have to put more information, because all the other information have been copied from the contracts. So that's another benefit to create the contracts, that you can quickly create the purchase order without wasting any time.
It's very quick.
So then after that you can save, and that's how you can release the contract. Similarly, you can create 114. Again, you can drag it, and this time it is with the item category office materials. So office material, you can choose here. Account assignment category is mandatory. If you check the picture, we have to give because this goes directly into the stock consumption account. It is not something which updates the stock, because it is not related to the company's main product. It is just office supplies.
So this is item category.
It is account assignment category.
Account assignment.
Okay. And item category is already defined into the contract.
Right.
So office material, and here you can choose the short text. Let's say pen, how much pen, 5 pieces, and then pen, paper, 10 pieces. So pen can be 25 pound, and paper can be whatever.
Who is selling this pen for? This guy must be rich.
Okay, we have to give the cost center here. Choose the cost center. Now if we have created the cost center for office supplies, yes, we created last time. Okay. Office supplies.
Just one question, for example. Sorry.
Okay, so a message is GL account 4000 is not, so you can change the one which is existing.
So that has to be GL account has to match the cost center.
No, GL account must have the cost element. So if it is not, okay, material number or account assignment, here mention the K again, and the pieces, and again you have to give the material group, because material group should be same. Enter the cost center again. Next day is saying 12th, so change the date 12th.
All right, last time you said something like that, because the error came and the delivery date was wrong. Because we hadn't received the. No, wait, something else.
So that's how you can create the contract, and then you can check and then save. So that's how you can release the contract.
So what was the error there? What was the main errors there?
Just the GL account was not cost element.
GL account.
Sorry. So I have a question, like maybe doesn't have to do with that, but for example, if you're going to work for a pharmacy, for example, how are you gonna define what's finished product, what's semi-finished product, what's
No, it's very easy.
So they're gonna tell you,
exactly. They're gonna tell you, because if you are working in a manufacturing industry, for example, you are working in a computer manufacturing industry.
But let's say pharmacy, which has this lots of different products.
All the chemicals. If they are manufacturing the medicines, all the chemicals will be the raw material, because from the raw material, the semi-finished is completed. Semi-finished can be like in a solid state. Yeah, the chemical is brought into the solid state,
Yeah.
and or maybe they just mix up with the other raw materials. Yeah. Now, after semi-finished, the main medicine is manufactured. So the main medicine will be called finished product.
Finished product.
And finished product is something which is not externally procured, which is not externally purchased, which is manufactured in-house. Semi-finished can be procured externally or internally, but semi-finished can only be done in the in-house. Okay. Raw material
so
is
semi-finished always gonna be just in-house.
No, finished product. Finished product is always gonna be in-house.
Okay.
Not semi-finished, both. Can be externally, can be internally, yeah. It depends, yeah. But raw material is gonna be procured, always procured externally. The company from you are purchasing the raw material. Now that company finished product is your company's raw material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do you understand what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
So
and sometimes can be opposite. Like you can have, for you one material is semi-finished, for them is already the finished one.
Exactly. That's right.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was just trying to think with the pharmacy example. This kind of, you're talking like GlaxoSmithKline or something like that, right?
Yeah.
But like Boots who will then stock the medicines on the shelves, then they wouldn't use MM in the first place, would they? Because they're not manufacturing anything.
Yeah, well, they are the retail.
They're just retail.
They are the store. Yeah, they are called shop floor. Yeah,
so
it's a different business scenario. But the more you will go, into into understanding the business, then you can categorize what boost, in which category boot comes.
Good come.
Yeah,
and then you have to map everything perfectly into SAP, right? Like these chemicals is gonna be the
semi-finished.
But
I am from the day one. Exactly, from the day one, I keep telling about the raw materials. Like we created raw material, aluminium sheet, steel sheet, and this created a semi-finished. And last time we created the bomb. Yeah, you were here when we created the bomb. When we exploded the bomb as well.
No.
Bill of material.
Bill of material, yeah. So, okay, we created the bomb. Like bomb is the hierarchy, yeah. Like with the raw materials, how the semi-finished product is connected, and with the semi-finished, how finished products are connected. So it's like a hierarchy, like a bill of materials, yeah.
It's like ingredients.
And then
in
the subcontract, I showed him the subcontractor procurement process last time, that we provide the raw material to the vendor to manufacture for us the semi-finished product, and then he sends back to our company semi-finished product. That's a very, all the scenario I showed in a very good steps. If you will check the video, so you can understand them. Yeah. So the contract means the contract is always done with the regular vendors who make the agreement with your company. It's not something that they are one-time vendor and then you make
one time vendor. You don't make contract.
No. Okay. Why? It's one time, yeah. You don't need contact with them.
Just buy, receive.
Exactly, because one time, every time one vendor can be changed. That's what it means, one time. So this is the basic idea to deliver you how we work with the contracts. Yeah. So I think you will understand in a much better way when you do yourself. Yeah. Read the book as well. The book has explained in a very good way and with the steps as well. Okay.
If it doesn't tell you any exercises, you just have to do it.
No, it's basically the book itself is an exercise.
It's the big exercise.
Exactly. If you have a look, they will have explained you in a very nice steps. Yeah. If you will have a look again, create the contract, use these transactions. Yeah.
Oh, so you just have to follow it.
Exactly. Yeah.
They have like nice
create the release order. Now, what I mean with the release order is are the POs you create with reference to the contract via transaction MB1B. So that's what I'm, telling you since morning, that we have to release the contracts. Yeah,
first.
It's something. It's not release strategy. That's what you mean, the manager. It's something that release orders are POs. Release orders. When we talk about to release the contract, so release orders. Orders are PO. Purchase orders are called release orders for the contracts. Okay. So.
But what he meant, like it doesn't fall like. Do this, do that to create.
Yeah, but I think he's saying the whole thing is do this, do that.
Exactly. This is the exercise. This is the configuration. The number. If the number range doesn't exist, then you have to create the number ranges. Yeah. But in our case, the number ranges exist, and this is the invoice for contract process steps. Create the contract, post the invoice, yeah, and then all these steps we can do, because you know.
The only thing is, it doesn't tell you how to resolve errors.
No, errors are resolved. If you have got any error, yeah, and you don't know how to resolve it, Google it.
Google it.
Yeah.
Google it.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure.
Not even SAP.
No, there are SAP platforms
Yeah.
which provide you online solution for each and every error. You have the solution online.
No way.
Exactly.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I mean when I, you know.
I thought that was a SAP marketplace for consultants have the access to that, which I have that number because I.
No. Everyone has got the access. The more you will consult those forums, your knowledge will be increased. And
just by entering that number.
And you should be used to that, because if you will keep asking, you see, nobody is giving me support. If I am stuck in the system, it is very complicated. Who is gonna give me the support? They don't know anything about that.
You just go Google, read.
Exactly.
Reviews.
That's right.
My last instructor said keep a network of consultants next, like your friends, that you will carry on sharing information from.
Well, on job you are alone. It may be teamwork, yeah, but on job you are working alone. And where will you need the support? Online. There SAP has provided you the forums, yeah. I will give you the when I will have error again, yeah. Then I will show you how I will fix that. I know most of the solutions of the errors, so that's why I don't go to Google, yeah. But again, for as an example, I will show you.
Okay.
So our next topic is stock transfer. This is the one of the most important topics in MM, and this is something which you can say that you will be using most of the time.
Stock transfer.
Stock transfer, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Stock transfer can be 3 examples. Yeah. We can transfer the stock from one storage location to another.
Yeah.
We can transfer the stocks from one plant to another plant. Okay, if you have got 2 plants, yeah. And we can also transfer the stock from one company code to another company code. Okay.
Which doesn't make sense, does it? Because
No.
why would
It
you
is-
transfer?
It makes sense, because the companies where I have worked, is always the scenario over there, because the reason is, if the British Petroleum is a English company, and the manufacturing plant is in England, they are manufacturing engine oil, and other oils. British Petroleum, Shell, you can take the example of Shell as well, So the other company, which is located in Germany, is a trading company. Now it's not a manufacturing company, because most of the manufacturing is going on in China or India, because of the cheap labor over there, or in Brazil as well. Because the company where I was working, the manufacturing plant was in India, China and Brazil.
BP.
Because of the cheap labor there.
BP.
No, Electrica. I work in automotive company.
Okay.
They were manufacturing the spare parts of the cars, like alternate motors and starter motors.
Right.
So now the idea is that all other companies located in Europe, they are the trading companies. They are not manufacturing anything.
Right.
Yeah, they have got in-house manufacturing, but the main the raw materials or semi-finished products are gonna be done in other countries. Now that stock is transferred, because China, the company code is different.
Right.
In England, the company code is different.
Right.
Now it's the transfer of stock from one company code to another company code. The company is the same.
Right.
Company is the same.
But it's
a subsidiary.
They only do that when, like, they can't take it from somewhere closer, because they have to take it from somewhere. For example, why they would take from China? Why they don't take like somewhere in Europe, which costs them less money? But they only do that when.
No, but it's one company. It's not something. I'm not talking about the vendors here. Yeah? It's one company. It's one company, multinational company. Yeah, like British Petroleum. It has got different branches.
Right.
Yeah, different companies in different parts of the world.
Right.
And the definition of the company code is that if the country is different, so we must create the company code.
Right.
Because of the tax laws and different laws, legislations. Yeah, the company code is the first is an accounting entity.
Right.
So company code will be different. So when the company code will be different, so the transfer should be from one company code to another company code.
Right.
When I say company transfer from company to company, it means one company code to another company code. Now one company code is representing, let's say, England, and the second company code is representing Germany.
Right.
And it is possible the one company in one country you may have more than one company code as well.
Right.
It is possible as well, yeah. And you can transfer if when you transfer the stocks, it could be within the country as well. It could be with different countries as well.
Okay.
You can take it as whatever example you want, yeah. But I will give you the example from one country to another country.
Okay.
Company will be the same, yeah.
Right.
Okay. And I have got a template for another company which is located in Germany.
Okay.
Yeah. And when you do practice, you have to create another company code yourself. Yeah?
Another one.
Yeah. On your part, it will be a lot of work. Yeah.
So we don't use BMW. We'll use something. Pick something.
No.
else.
First, you will create your own company code, which will be the main company code. Yeah.
Right.
When you do this process from one company code to another, then you have to create another company code.
Aha.
Okay. Then it makes sense. Yeah.
And you don't need to go through controlling for that. Controlling, like the beginning when you were doing the enterprise structure, you said some of this stuff is FICO and controlling, and I'm showing you for reference. Yeah, right at the beginning when we were doing this whole life cycle.
Yeah.
At the beginning you created BMW company code.
Yeah.
You said some of this stuff is not going to be done by MM guys. It will be done by
of course.
FICO.
But what I mean is when you do practice at home. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir. You want
Yeah, we need to transfer the stock for another reason, that the company want to reduce the cost of the transfer cost, reduce the transfer cost, reduce the inventory carrying cost. This is another reason that the company want to do that, because if the company will transfer the spare parts, raw materials, semi-finished or finished product, so it also reduces the inventory carrying cost, because the reason can be that, for example, if the customer is located in Germany, so instead of sending the customer product to the Germany, the company will keep some of its stocks in the German trading company.
Right.
Okay, and the company can also reduce its VAT as well. Yeah. So there are many benefits if the company has got an office in another country.
For like if it's trying to be selling, it would need a reason for the stocks to be there, right? Like if you're trying to sell from that side.
Exactly.
Manufacturing one place and selling on the other side.
That's right.
But then that's SD. That's not MM though, is it?
Well, that is intercompany purchases. And that is next topic coming up. Yeah. But that is it. All these topics are similar. Yeah. Like
the lead up to each other.
Exactly. The company one, is very similar. The one company one I mentioned, the stock transfer from company code to another. Yeah. The next topic is the same, which is stock transport order. It's the same logic. The supplying plant and the receiving plant will be different. And the third topic, which is almost different topics, like you mentioned ST. ST part will also come in intercompany purchases. If you have a look in the plan, intercompany purchases,
Right,
so ST part will come into that topic,
Okay.
And we will see some of its billing process in ST side as well.
Oh, okay. But at this moment we just need to know company code to company code, stock transfer,
storage location to storage location, plant to plant, and company code to company code.
Storage location, plant to plant, and company code.
Okay, so now I'm gonna show you first stock transfer from storage location to storage location. So the first I'm gonna update the schedule storage location to storage location.
We're gonna leave this straight to the other. We have 1, 2, 3. Yeah. We're gonna leave this training straight to the other training because we only have 3 weeks to come to the training.
Intention.
Yeah.
At least we don't have to wait that long. But we better stop practicing a lot more.
Okay, click on logistics and click on materials management and go to inventory management, goods movement. So you have different transaction you have the special transaction MIGO underscore TR transfer posting. Yeah, you can use this transaction or you can use this transaction MB1B. Okay, two different transactions but same purpose. Yeah, screens will be different. Okay, but I'm gonna show you the transfer posting by using this transaction MIGO underscore TR transfer posting. Yeah, double click on that and you will be on this screen. Yeah, click on transfer posting and other. Yeah, if you are going to transfer posting from storage location to storage location, click this button and use the transaction code 311 movement type. Yeah, 311. Now there are two types, there are two different type of transfer posting, one step or two step. Yeah, this example I'm showing you is one step. Yeah, so click on storage location 311, enter. Now go to the stock overview. What is the transaction code of the stock overview?
22N
MMBE.
MMBE.
Let's say I'm gonna transfer the stock 2077. Right now, where this stock is keeping? Wembley. Storage location is BM02. Okay, can you see that? Yeah, BM02. Now you wanna transfer some of the stocks in BM03, Heathrow Airport.
Okay.
Yeah, you
so
remember?
that's from BM02 to BM03.
BM03. Yeah. So now mention here the stock 2077, plant BM01 and storage location BM02, and you want to transfer the stock, let's say 500 pieces, and destination, this is the destination BM03, enter. Okay, you are gonna transfer from Wembley to Heathrow Airport. Yeah. After that, check document is okay and then post. This is the internal posting, yeah, within the company. So my material document posted. Now go back to the stock overview and click refresh. Can you see this BM03 500 pieces? Okay, so this is the stock transfer, but from simple, yeah, one storage location to another. Yeah, but these are the important processes related to MM. Yeah. The
you
next
can transfer anything, right? Anything like
Any material.
raw material, anything.
Anything.
Then it would come that, because this one shows an unrestricted stock which you can use straight away.
For exactly.
And then if it would be like raw material, what would it come somewhere else?
This is the raw material. Yeah, this is 2077 is a raw material.
Yeah, but if it was like different type of material, would it come somewhere else? Like it's not unrestricted one. You can just use it straight away. Would it show somewhere else or would it show same screen?
Say unrestricted use. Yeah.
This would be unrestricted use anyway.
Exactly. Yeah.
If it's a blocked one, can you do it?
That is a different process. The topic is not yet come. Yeah. I think I
Same
explained you last weekend. Yeah, there are three types of stock:
blocked,
stock,
quality,
blocked stock, quality inspection stock, and the unrestricted use stock. Yeah, but this will I will show you practically. My target is to show you today if we have time. Yeah.
Okay. And the other question is, if you wanted to transfer the stock, what we were previously doing with the MNW and all that stuff, the office category stuff, office supplies, can you transfer those as well?
No, you must have material master. This is used for stock, the main products.
Okay, main products.
We don't need to do that. A German company can buy from Germany. Why do we need to transfer even stationary stock?
I don't know, you can get it cheaper in China or something.
Well, if this is coming from China, yeah, it's again the purchasing, but it will have a purchase order, not like this. Okay, next is transfer posting from one plant to another plant. Now the prerequisite is that material master should be created for another plant. Okay. Do you understand what I mean?
Only this is for plant to plant, yeah?
Yeah. Do you understand what I mean?
Alright, so material master should be created Okay.
Material master, you know the 2077, yeah? This is the 2077. If you go create a new session and go to MM02, when you press enter,
Select the views.
select all the views and go inside, yeah? It asks me BM01, yeah? This is asking me BM01, but I want to transfer it BM02.
Yeah.
If I type here BM02, you remember we created BM02 as well in enterprise structure, yeah?
Yeah.
If I press BM02, it will give me the error.
This one again, Google.
Because this material in BM02 doesn't exist. If it doesn't exist, how we can transfer?
Oh, it doesn't exist there yet.
It doesn't exist in other plant because
We created the material based on a plant?
of course.
You create material for one plant, and then the other plant doesn't have this material.
Exactly.
So when you go to transfer, then you're gonna come error.
Exactly.
Because they don't
So
have it.
we have to create the same material for another plant as well.
I thought you created the material in the system as a separate object. No?
Because if they don't have the
And then
material,
said
how they gonna
in
use
this
it?
plant.
Your question is very illogic, yeah?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like if the other plant doesn't have the material, how they gonna use it?
No,
How they
no.
gonna do things with it?
He's telling a very advanced thing, yeah?
Okay.
You haven't understood the basic, yeah? When we create the material,
Yeah.
we need plant, storage, location, everything we need, yeah?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we need plant, yeah? Of course we need plant, yeah?
Yeah.
Now his question is very logical, that of course when we transfer the stock from one plant to another,
Yeah.
so that same material should exist into other plant as well.
Yeah.
So we have to create the same material for another plant as well. Okay, so now I'm not gonna do this from the scratch, yeah? Do you understand the terminology of extending the material master?
Mm-hmm.
Extending, yeah? We use the word extending the material master.
Right.
I will extend this material master of 2077 for another plant as well.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But I just want to know one thing. You've created in the system, you've created a material, the steel.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the aluminium.
Yeah.
You created that in the system.
Yeah.
When you were creating I'll have to go back. I'll check the videos obviously during our revision. But when we create a thing in theory,
Yeah.
are you creating it? I know it's asking where are you creating it.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
But like I thought it was like you're saying where are you going to keep this? So of course to keep it in a storage location, the storage location is underneath a plant.
Yeah.
So I thought it was like that. But that material does not exist in the system? It only exists within this hierarchy?
Exactly.
And I thought that's more like you stored it there, but it's still there as a thing, and you can move it around again.
Yeah.
Because you create the material on the
But you're saying it
Whatever-
only
whatever
exists
create
in
the
this
material, plant
until
level,
now?
create the material on the plant level.
Yeah. We create the material at plant level.
Plant level. So if it's one plant, this plant,
Okay, so the
0, 1.
Exactly.
So it's created on 0, 1.
Yeah.
How can you be in 0, 2?
Exactly, because we have to create the
You create on this one.
Oh,
yeah,
I
we have
see.
to extend this material
Excellent.
for
Yeah.
another plant as well.
The use of it.
Yeah.
Even though the plants are connected to the same company code,
Yeah.
but it's created for that.
Still,
for that one.
because materials are created at plant level, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So now, how can I extend this material? I will go back again into BM01. Oh, sorry, MM01.
I think it'd be easier if they created the material
Yeah.
and said it's being used in this plant, but it's there and the company is there. That material is there, it's being used,
Yeah.
and then you can just move it around. It'd be easier,
But I
right?
can, like, when, for example, if I'm maintaining something in the system, customizing, I can also do what you're doing now, like extend the material for all plants.
Yes.
If they need it, they can just use it. right?
Exactly. That's right. That's
That's the
right.
best
Yeah.
process. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what exactly I am doing. Yeah. That I'm basically
Step by step.
yeah step by step I'm doing this because I need now, so I'm doing this. Yeah. I could do this earlier on as
Earlier
well.
on.
So 2077, I'm extending. You see, I'm create material screen. Even 2077 is already created. Yeah.
Right.
So if I will press enter,
It's already there.
okay, I will mention here 2077 as well. Enter, and then click on select all, and then click continue. Now BM01 and the storage location is BM02. Do you remember the storage location for a BM02 plant? I think we created BM00. Yeah, BM02 storage location was the part of BM02, the other plant. Yeah, if you go back and check the videos, you will see that. Yeah, BM's a copy from BM01 and storage location BM02, and click continue. Okay, which message you have got?
Matter already exists
and will be
extended.
Yeah, so it's very simple. Just click on save. And material 2077 created. Yeah, now go back and now you have to do the transfer. So the we use the movement type 311. So this is another important thing.
Movement type. Always select the movement type.
Exactly. 311. Now other thing which you have to keep this in mind, when you transfer the stock from one storage location to another, no accounting document is created, only material document is created. Yeah?
No accounting document.
No, but when you transfer the stock from one plant to another plant, accounting document is created.
Okay, if it's
because
plant to plant, account document is created.
Yes.
If it's store location to store location,
no accounting document is. Why accounting document is created at plant level?
Yes.
Why?
Because you selected the valuation at plant level.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the reason that valuation area is at plant level. If the valuation area is at company code level, then there will be no accounting document even for the plant.
Right.
Because the valuation area is at plant level, that's why accounting document is created.
If it was on the company code level, what happened? What happened in plant level? You said
no accounting document.
No accounting document because it was created before.
Yeah, because the storage location is under the plant. No accounting document. Yeah, but when you transfer the stock from one plant to another, then accounting document is created.
Because they're doing their own internal accounting, so they need to know what's going on.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. Now the material is 2077. The same material I shall show you, and the plant is BM01, and the storage location BM02. And how much quantity? Let's say you want to transfer 1300 pieces, and destination is BM000. Enter. Now it is giving you this example. Okay, the system is not picked up the setting. I will check the material again and see if it is created fine. I will go to MM02. BM02 and BM00. Yeah, it still is not created, yeah, properly. So now I will do this again. Yeah, I was doubting. Yeah, MM01 2077. BM02 and BM00. Continue. And now you will again have the example. Material already exists and will be extended. Yeah. Okay, purchasing group will be the same, ZB1. Okay, data already created. What else we can select? Okay, choose the movement MRP type.
Rana, if we were to copy everything you've done in the videos ourselves,
Yeah.
one way or another.
Yeah.
Then E to Z by the end of the course.
Yeah.
Then we'd be well prepared for the internship.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. Exactly.
If we copy everything, sorry?
Like if we can do everything he done in all the videos one time ourselves, then I'm wondering if we'd be prepared for the internship. That's more practice.
Yeah. Okay. Let's say I have got this error. Yeah. Specify a valid MRP procedure. Yeah.
Specify a valid MRP procedure.
Now it's not giving me the diagnose. Yeah. What I have to do. So what I will do, I will copy this.
Google. Internship is not about writing everything, you know.
Is it? Like a lab.
Nice. In the end, we're gonna have to maintain things like this.
Yeah.
You know, like we're customizing, like he's showing.
Yeah. But write everything down.
The writing part is noisy. It's like you're writing this book.
It's good though, because you'll have your own notes to rely on again.
Yeah.
They can be your first source of.
Like create an external purchase order. Then every step, you know, because we need that for the end users.
Nice. You start that now actually. Do a little mini one before.
Okay, you can paste the error, and if you press enter, now you have different, solutions. This is scn.sap.com is the SAP's own platform. Yeah? If you now click on this error,
I have that number actually.
And the people will give you the solution what you have to do to specify a valid MRP procedure. Okay, it is saying, have you ever MRP as part of the MRP type, or
this is everyone's brain dump on this website. Oh my god.
okay, this is giving you this message, yeah, activate material requirements planning. Yeah, so now you can follow this menu path.
You suggest going to the official SAP website instead of other forums?
No, you can go everywhere. Yeah, but you just need solution wherever you go.
Okay. What is that place that you need your consultant number to go in with?
That is marketplace. Yeah.
Only for
that is something different.
That's for what then?
That's for also solutions, but that is really advanced thing.
That's advanced.
Yeah. Okay. You get that access once you appear in the exams. Yeah.
Yeah, I got that.
So you're talking about the exams. I have this thing I took from my friend gave me. It's from SAP as well. Like the SAP questions, like you can practice on SAP.
Okay.
On SAP.
I will have a look. Yeah. First I fix this error.
But the ones you said your friend has is not the same as this one, is it? It has exactly the ones we're gonna need. Like the 100 ones we're gonna need.
Okay. I will.
Yeah.
Material requirements planning. And go to the plant. Your plant is BM02, and you see it is not activated. Yeah. The solution told to activate it. Yeah. So it is activated for your other plant BM01, but it's not activated for BM02.
What isn't activated?
Material requirements planning, yeah, MRP.
Okay.
So activate for the second one, and then save it. So that was the solution I found from the forum. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, and change BMW, which is your company, and then set. Now go back to the material master, and we'll see if it is working. If it is not, so the reason is because you have to go back and then come back again. Yeah.
Go back what? Out of the
out of the screen. Because the system doesn't update sometimes. BM02 and BM00 and because it's a required entry VM and it was not working. So my error was here. Okay, it's still giving me the message.
That's the wrong solution.
No, solution is fine.
Sure.
Maybe some. Okay, I will check this. Okay. Okay. Planning deliver time, let's say 1 day.
Why we have so many MRP in the views? Like why do we need to have so many MRP views? One wouldn't be enough.
And I will explain you. Yeah. Standard price can be 20 pieces. Okay, and choose the profit center. Controlling area 2014 and choose.
Can you just copy
raw material?
Can't you just copy the existing material master and then just put a new?
Yeah, yeah, you can copy. Yeah, but it's not copied. That's why I put it myself.
Okay.
So now the material created. Now go back to the transfer screen and run this transaction code again. MIGO_TR 311 and 2077. Plant is BM01, storage location BM02 and BM00, and the quantity is, let's say, 1300 pieces.
Sorry, I've got an point.
So I have extended the material 2077 for another plant as well. Yeah.
Okay.
So finally, I'm gonna show you the transfer from one plant to another plant.
Yeah.
Movement type is 301. For storage location, the movement type was 311. 311, yeah. And for plant to plant, the movement type is 301. 301 means transfer posting plant to plant, one step. Yeah.
Right.
Again, it's one step.
Before it was which one?
311. Yeah.
311.
So now choose the material.
So we transfer plant to plant, right?
This one is plant to plant, 301. 2077, and the plant is BM01 and BM02. And what is the, how many pieces you wanna transfer? Let's say 1300 pieces. And destination is BM02. Sorry, BM02, and storage location BM00. Enter. So one plant is in Wembley and the second plant is in Heathrow Airport. Yeah, storage location is Wembley and storage location is Heathrow Airport. Right now, if you go to MMBE, if you go back and mention the plant BM02 and execute, you will notice there is no stock at all.
Right.
Okay, but all the stock is in BM01. Okay, so that's the stock. Yeah. So now if you go and then check and transfer, Okay, so we have to change the configuration for material type. Yeah. So in order to fix this issue, we will go to SPRO, SAP reference IMG, and go to Logistics General, Material Master, Basic Settings, Material Types, and define attributes of material types. So material type is raw material. Yeah, 2077 is a raw material, and for raw material the material type is ROH. Select this and click on quantity or value updating, and your valuation class is BM01, and you have to tick BM02, quantity updating and value updating. You see this entry is missing as well. Yeah. So you have to save now. So you see one process and how many customization. Yeah. If there is anything missing, the system will notify you, but you must know what exactly you need to do. Yeah. After that, try again, check, and this time document is okay. Yeah. Click post. Another error. Okay. Now this time this error belongs to FI. Okay. It is saying that account determination for entry INTBSX not possible, because I to mention that accounting document will be created. Yeah.
Right.
When there is a transfer between one plant to another. Right. But the customization is missing. So in order to fix this customization, you have to go to the screen for.
They have to go to the screen, right?
FI, yes. Yeah. They will go to the screen where we integrate MM and FI. Yeah? And the transaction code is OBYC, yeah? Which I mentioned you last time. Yeah, OBYC. Click OBYC, and the error is account determination for entry INTBSX. Yeah, and BSX is inventory posting. Yeah? Double click on that and mention INT. INT is your chart of accounts. You will be on this screen, and it is saying not possible.
Not possible.
Okay, you go back to the material master record. Before you proceed, go to the material master record MM02 and go to 2077, enter, click on the accounting one, and then continue, and type here BM02 and then continue. Okay, you see, okay, locked by user, and okay, come out from this screen, which is transfer posting. And you see valuation class is missing. You see valuation class is missing because valuation class is the switch between MM and FI. So choose here 3000 and then save it.
So you didn't need to go through OBYC, or you still needed to go through OBYC?
No, you don't need to. Yeah. Okay, after that,
on the project they would have to fix it, right? No.
Yes, when you have this error during the project, you have to talk to FI team. Yeah.
Even though you know how to fix, but you can't do anything.
Exactly.
They have to do.
They have to do. Yeah. BM02, and now how many you are going to transfer? BM02, BM00, 1300 pieces.
Rana is like a one-man team.
He can be the project manager.
The project manager.
Yeah, well, I'm because I have got
You know more modules apart from MM?
Yeah, of
FICO,
course.
SD.
I have got 3 certifications.
So you have MM?
FI certified, FCO certified, MM certified, and now I'm gonna sit for ST soon. But I'm already training for ST. You know, so
You're already training for ST.
yeah, because my specialization in 4 modules. It's like a very deep study, basically. I would
When you know one like
two, yeah.
When you know one like MM, when you go to F5, you don't find it so difficult anymore, do you? Because you already know what's going on, or is something completely
different story. Every module is a different story. There is no matching at all except the integration.
Yeah, but then when you already know how to map it into SAP, like you already know how to put in the business scenario.
Exactly. You are right. If you know more modules, you can be a project manager, and what I'm seeking for in the future. And project manager because is an upper hand on the team, because you are the specialized in only one module, yeah, MM. Maximum you can be in ST as well, but what's going on in other modules, the project manager job is to support all the consultants. So I know little bit other modules as well, like the overview of project system, which is SAP PS, yeah, and the SAP FICA. So I know bits of other modules as well, but I'm not specialized into that, and my knowledge is not much in depth here. So, but FICO, MM and ST, I have seen the full picture. It's like, if the movie is for 1 hour 30 minutes, yeah. So basically, you are watching the show only for 30 minutes, but I can watch the full show 1 hour 30 minutes. Yeah. What's going on in the other modules as well?
For the one who's done MM, let's say the guy is already a senior in MM.
Yeah.
Which module would you advise to him to
PP,
do, because it's more connected to him.
Exactly.
More connected to MM.
Later on, your job is when you are good in MM, your job is to understand ST. Yeah. Then PP. PP is has got a very close relationship with MM.
What does PP mean?
Production planning, which is MRP. You are asking
first SD and then PP.
MM, then first MM, then to SD.
ST, PP, WM. WM is warehouse management.
Why he's done something? What has he done?
HR. I got HR already.
HR has no connection with anyone. Yeah.
What are you doing here? You should go for your connection.
Might help later. How many do you need for project manager, ideally?
Well, you can be no, it's not like you cannot be. If you are good in something, yeah, you can be project manager.
But at least have 2 or 3, yeah?
2 or 3, yeah.
2 or 3.
And finally,
You said PP, sorry, after PP?
PP, WM, SD, and then finally SRM. SRM is another product of SAP, which means supplier relationship management.
Not SCM?
SCM, exactly. SCM, you can go for SCM as well. Yeah? Supply chain management.
Zahid, he knows the model, right?
He knows HR, he knows FI.
Zahid, HR and FI.
What do you want?
So you don't need to go into FI necessarily. It should, like, for project manager, you don't need to go be FI on. Everyone has to have a FICO.
FI people are asked the knowledge of other modules, yeah, like procurement module is MM basically, yeah. And sales and distribution, but procurement person will not be asked to have the knowledge for FI,
right?
So you don't need FI.
You don't need it.
Yeah.
Now what I've seen so far is SD is always connected to MM. SD is always something. This is SD. This is SD.
ST you need ST. Yeah.
What's SCM and SRM difference?
These are 2 different products. SCM supply chain management, SRM supplier relationship management. Yeah. Right. So more in supplier, because materials management is all about supplier relationship. Yeah. Like when purchasing, vendor.
But there's elements of MM will be in SRM and in SCM.
Yes.
Most on the supply side.
Exactly.
But I get SCM is the supply chain, means the whole thing into the customer.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then CRM, customer relationship,
that is
the opposite of SRM.
That is the advancement of ST module.
SD. Yeah.
SCM is the advancement of MM.
SRM is the advancement of MM.
MM, yeah.
And CRM is the advancement of SD.
SD.
Got it. Makes sense. Perfect sense. It's logical.
Yeah. Okay. If you click on check and now post. Come out from the material master record check and post.
PP means production plan?
Yeah. Okay, I'm again having the error, so I have to fix this error before we proceed.
I'm guessing many of these modules you won't need it in a new implementation, right? Because some of them are like more detailed for like further smoother running, more finer details.
Yeah.
Like I guess for a new implementation you'll need what? FICO, HR, MM and SD.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
FICO, MM, HR and SD in your initial team. But don't think HR is not important, huh? Don't think HR is not important. No HR, no one will work for the company. They won't get paid. You're not gonna get paid. You're not gonna work. There's no one to work. There's no business.
HR is usually just for the end users anyway, right?
No, HR is for the whole thing. Everyone. You have to even pay the salaries of the CEO of the company.
Yeah, but I think the most important one is the FI. Is the one who makes money, who makes a profit, right? Who makes the company to get rich and rich.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I guess.
The business would be the FI, I think.
The business will probably be
the FI.
The
FI is the one who calculates everything, and you know.
Like the accounting, yeah.
Yeah, the account. She for sure gonna make this amount, this percent of
set
money.
The budgets and
yeah, this is the budget for you for the year, whatever.
Yeah.
There's no risk with them.
There's those high guys, isn't it? The managers and the CEOs. They plan everything. That's SEM, I think that one.
Okay, finally I will try again, and I hope all the errors I have fixed, and for you the recording will be very tricky. And you will enjoy the bit of every step to fix this error. It's one process but lot of problems.
It has actually. It's one of the longest ones we've had.
Check and then post. And finally you have successfully posted. Now you have to check whether the accounting document is created.
Right.
Click on display and have a look whether the accounting document is created. Click on document information and click on FI documents, and you will notice accounting document has been created. So this should be created because this is the prerequisite. Inventory management from one to another.
Right.
And now you go to the stock overview and refresh it.
For this one, refreshing is enough.
And you will notice it was 1300. Yeah, if you go back and then mention the range of the plant BM01 to BM02 and now execute, and now you will see the stock for BM02 as well. Yeah, that's the one, 1300. Yeah,
you transferred that, right?
Yeah, 1300 I transfer. Now you can see the 1300 here. So that's the transfer from one plant to another plant. Yeah.
I see. So what was the, in summary, what was the problem? What was not allowing you to do across?
Well, there is some problem with the account generating the accounting document, and
that's the only reason.
That's all. Okay, next is that is a one-step procedure. Yeah.
Yeah.
The second, there is another. If you have a look on the book, so we have two-step stock transfer procedure as well.
This is one step and then two step.
Yeah. In a two-step stock transfer, goods are issued from one issuing point. The stock will remain in transit, yeah, until the goods are received at the receiving point, yeah. The two-step procedure is used for transferring stock between two different plants in different locations. Stock valuation takes place if the valuation area is at the plant level. Yeah, valuation means accounting document.
Yeah. That hasn't defined anything for me. That just says what the same thing would have applied to one step.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like, you know, the first plant, which is 1000 in this picture, will do the goods issue.
Okay.
And the stock will be in transit, yeah, like in truck.
Okay.
Then when the stock will be received by plant 2000, so it will do goods receipt, yeah.
Okay.
But the accounting document will be created only at this stage, goods issue.
Okay.
When the other plant will create goods receipt,
no
accounting document will be created. Yeah.
Okay.
Because accounting document is created only for once.
Okay.
So that is two-step procedure. Yeah.
So the only difference is what? You're making a goods issue and a goods receipt?
Yes. Yeah.
That's the only difference.
That's the only difference. Yeah, that was one step. It was not two-step. Yeah, goods issue, because at the same time you're transferring.
Goods issue is like to give.
To give, yeah, and receipt is to receive. Yeah.
Okay. So this is probably for longer distances.
Exactly, it's for longer distances, because you have to mention, because the goods are not even in the storage location which are issuing the stock. Now goods are in transit, yeah.
Right.
So in order to map the structure of the transit,
yeah,
so you have to do this process with the two-step method.
Right.
Yeah. So that, because the goods can be damaged as well during the in transit.
Oh, right.
That can be the reason as well, as it mentioned.
But no plants will be next to each other. No two plants will be next to each other. So why have a one step in the first place?
Well, one step is an option.
But real life scenario, no two plants will ever be next to each other, like two storage location or internal movement from one room to another room.
It is possible with a few distance. I know many companies, you know, they have got external, storage locations.
Yeah.
And the first, the stock comes into those storage location, then they transfer it into their own plant. It is possible. Okay. Now the steps are two-step procedure by using the transaction code MIGO TR, yeah, the same transaction code.
Right.
So I will go back to the same transaction code MIGO TR.
One step and two step from the same transaction.
Yeah, transfer posting. And now this time the movement type which we use for issue the stock is 303. Movement type plays a very important role in transferring the stock.
Every time you have to select the movement type.
Exactly, yeah. So this time the transfer posting plant to plant remove from storage. So this is goods issue 303. Material, I will give you the example for the same material 2077, and the plant is BM01, storage location BM02, and destination is BM02 and BM00. So how much this time? This time let's say 1000. 1300 is already there, so now the total will be 2300 here, yeah. enter, check. Okay. BM01 actually does not have more stocks. It just has got very small pieces. So let's say I'm not using 1000, I will use 100. Yeah, and then check. Okay, still it is saying the 80 pieces deficit. Yeah, so let's say 20 pieces.
You mean you don't have enough pieces? Yeah.
Yeah, in Wembley.
Okay.
We have 20 pieces. Yeah. So later on I will create another purchase order and then increase the number of stocks. Yeah.
Right.
So 20 pieces I'm gonna transfer by using two-step procedure. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm using the movement type 303 and I'm gonna transfer it, check, post.
That's the only way of just changing between one step and two step is the
movement type.
That's the only thing.
Exactly.
Okay. There's no three step, is there? No. Can one company code have a plant in two different countries?
Yes.
You can have it?
Yeah, of course.
I see. Then this makes more sense to do a two-step.
But then
Because it's shipping and all that.
usually they would make another company code for the other country, isn't it? It would make their life easier, no?
Yeah, but the example I'm gonna show you, the company code to company code.
Yeah.
This will be have another plant.
Another one.
Okay, after that click display and you will notice the accounting document is created.
Yeah.
That's the material document created. So with the 303 movement,
Yeah.
now the stock is in transit. Yeah.
Right.
Because one company code has issued the goods to the other plant. Yeah.
Yeah.
The stock is in transit, but just you have to make sure the accounting document is created
At this time.
at this stage.
Both material and accounting.
The company code he send the goods, like he issued the goods, like it means he send the goods, right?
Yeah.
The other one.
A plant, yeah, plant.
So the plant send the goods to the other plant. Then when
Accounting
is in transit, the accounting
document is created.
document is
yeah.
created.
When it is received, no accounting document.
It's like a little mini SD part.
Yeah,
Because you're sending stuff away,
that's right. Yeah.
not receiving.
Is it not sleeper?
No, it's like a little mini close, like MM is the receiving side of things. SD is the shipping it away side of
Shipping,
things. Distribution.
shipping point.
Starting point, I know. But here you're just doing it to your other plant instead of the customer.
This is very interesting as well.
Oh, let's learn that, yes.
Because the receiving things, the
Okay.
material, then after you ship.
Ship it to the customer, to the retail.
Okay, check the document information and click on F5 documents. Yeah. And you see accounting document has been created for 20 pieces. Yeah. Now go to the stock overview, and then right now it is 1300 and this is 20. Wembley has got 20 pieces. Yeah. If you click on refresh, so Wembley has got nothing. Yeah. And it has been Heathrow Airport has been 1320.
Yeah.
If you go to logistics,
when you put in the movement type for receiving the good of 303. Did we get a lunch break today?
Just give me 1 second. Okay, we use the transaction MB5T for stock in transit, yeah?
Okay.
To check the stock in transit, if you double click on that
MB5T.
T.
MB5T. Stock in transit. To check the stock.
Okay, I will do this procedure again, yeah? I will do with more quantities.
Okay.
Okay, so you can have a break.
Okay.
So I was transferring the stocks from one plant to another by following the two-step procedure, yeah? So now I will be in transaction MIGO underscore TR, and I will use this transaction 303 and choose the material 2077 and choose the plant BM01 and BM02, and I want to transfer 20 pieces which is available. So I'm going to transfer from plant to plant, yeah? Check and then post. So now the stock is in transit, and if you go to the stock overview and refresh it, you can see the 20 pieces are in stock transport, yeah? In stock transport. So this is showing transferred. Now when you receive from another plant, you will use the transaction movement type 305.
305.
Yeah, and then material is 2077 and receiving, now it is a goods receipt, yeah? By BM02 and storage location BM00. Quantity is 20 pieces. Check
305. Good.
And post.
But no form is made at this point. That's made at when you do 303.
Yeah. No counting document, yeah. Now if you will refresh it, so you will see it has been now 1320, yeah. Okay. And if you go back and display the material document for 489, click on document information, F5 documents, and you will notice F5 document has been created.
Right.
When you issue the stock, yeah.
Right.
When you receive the stock, the material document number was 490.
Yeah.
So if you go to 490 and click on F5 documents, so you will notice there is no accounting document, because the accounting document is created first time when the stocks are issued from the plant.
Right.
And the stocks are the accounting document is not created when the other plant receive the stocks. Yeah.
Right. So only the issue document is created and the receipts document is
Exactly.
created. But the financial is only when it's issued.
That's right. Yeah. The question in the certification exam related to this process come that if the goods are damaged during the transit, yeah, so what will be the procedure? So there are two possibilities. If the goods are damaged, the issuing stock, yeah, will reverse the movement, yeah, will cancel the movement and then scrap the goods. Yeah, this is one solution. Yeah. The second solution can be the receiving plant will receive the goods and do the scrapping there. Okay, so two options are true. There will be four options, but these two options are ticked.
So either they will the issuer will what? The issuing plant will
reverse the movement,
and
then scrapping.
Reverse the movement and then scrapping.
And then
which means send back to the other plant.
Exactly. Or the receiving plant will receive the goods and then do scrapping.
In the system.
Yeah, because the company is the same, you know.
The company is the same. The damage in transit. Two options. So I'm trying. Every time you say exam question, I write it down. So.
Now, stock transport orders. Yeah, this is another important topic. You can use stock transport order to transfer goods from one plant to another. Stock transport orders are used to define delivery cost. Now you can define delivery cost as well, and they are created via transaction ME21N. So now the process step is transaction code ME21N. So I will go to ME21N. And I will be in the create purchase order screen. Then in the purchase order screen for stock transport orders, the document type which is used for stock transport order is UB. Okay, we use the document type UB.
UB.
Yeah. So go and then choose here document type UB, stock transport orders. Yeah. When you choose stock transport order, automatically this field will be a supplying plant. Yeah, and this is the receiving plant. Yeah. So give the purchase order BM01 ZB1 BM01. Supplying plant will be BM01. Before I do this step, yeah, you know that there is no piece available in BM01. Yeah, stock is empty. So before I do that, I will manually create purchase order and buy some more stocks. $2077 and the net price is 20. Okay, I am doing goods receipt for all the purchase orders which were remaining. Paper, pen, the contracts we created.
Why is that? Is it a prerequisite to what you're doing?
No, actually the stock is not available.
Oh, it's not showing that you received it.
Zero stock for BM01. So I'm buying actually.
Oh, okay.
To show further processes.
Right.
So now if you go back to the stock overview, because BM02 is empty, it's zero stocks.
Okay.
So if you refresh it, so I have bought 10,200 stocks.
Oh.
10,200 is available now.
Okay.
So now I will go back to the stock transport order and will show you how we process stock transport orders.
What is this the same as?
Same from one plant to another, but it's different steps.
Okay. So one was one step, two step, then stock transport.
That's
order?
one step, two step is finished.
Okay.
So now this is different. As stock transport orders, you can use stock transport orders to transfer goods from one plant to another.
Yeah.
Stock transport orders are used to define delivery cost. You can define delivery cost as well.
Okay.
And they are created via transaction ME21 and create PO.
Okay.
So now I am creating stock transport order by using this transaction, and we'll choose the document type UB. So choose UB. UB is stock transport orders.
Okay.
So give the purchase organization.
So the main difference is to define delivery costs.
Yes.
Perhaps for longer distances.
Yes. Okay, Wembley, and the material will be, I will choose the same 2077. Quantity I want to transfer 1000 pieces to plant BM02. Okay, if you will double click on that, because the assignment is missing. The purchasing organization you entered has not been defined for the specified plant. So this is one customization missing, so you have to go to SPRO and do this customization.
We didn't set a purchasing organization for the other one, the M02?
Yeah, it seems.
Oh, really? Stock. Okay.
Go to enterprise structure, assignment, and click on materials management. Assign purchasing organization to plant. Okay, assign purchasing organization to plant. New entries BM01, BM02, and then save it. So that assignment was missing. So I have assigned BM01 to BM01 to BM02. So this assignment was missing in the customization. Okay, after that, now try again ME21N, and document type is UB. Supplying plant is BM01, and choose the material, PO quantity 1000, and the receiving plant is BM02. So now it is fine. And now here if you go to conditions, you can choose here delivery cost as well. Right now the delivery cost is 0. So if you click this button, so you have two options, freight. Either you can choose value wise or can choose quantity wise. So which one you would like to choose, value wise or quantity wise?
It's a cost. Cost by quantity or cost by value?
It's 1000 pieces.
So how would that be the? There is only
is value or
quantity.
How does the value thing work then?
Value is like normally you travel by bus, so that is value.
Okay.
£2 per journey.
2 pound per journey. Okay. And
quantity is 1 piece.
So much.
1 piece, like £2, £3.
Quantity I think is the
Quantity 1 piece, £2, £3. It will be much.
But that
1000 pieces.
1000 pieces times 3, then it'll be
3000. Okay. Alright, so choose quantity wise, and let's say choose here 1 piece for £2. Enter.
Maybe you'll get insurance if you do it per
now you can see £2. And the piece is 1000, but delivery cost is 2000. And further, after creating the stock transport order, and item category U should be used for as shown in item category U. So choose item category U. U is automatically picked up by the system. So that is another prerequisite for creating the stock transport orders.
Item category U.
And after that you have to post the goods issue from the issuing plant. So go back, check it if there is any error. No message is issued. You see, supplying plant is different and the receiving plant is different.
Okay.
And the stock transport order UB, and you have delivery cost as well.
Okay.
And then save.
But you have to do issuing and receiving just like
normal. So that's the transport order number 534. And now you have to go to the transaction MIGO_GI. GI is used for goods issue. MIGO_GI. So enter movement type, goods issue. And we use movement type 351. So choose the 534 purchase order, and 351 is the movement type. So 1000 pieces of stock. If you go to the stock overview once again, and right now it is 10,200. If you will just refresh it, and you will notice 1000 pieces are on order. And 1000 pieces are on the way to Heathrow Airport. It's on order stock. 1000 here, stock 1000 here. What does it mean?
That means you had placed a purchase order before.
It is stock in transit.
Oh, right.
Okay. Okay, so on order stock, this can only be viewed in this screen. Okay. Transaction code MMBE 1000 pieces. Now after that, you have to post goods issue by using the movement type 351, and this is goods issue. And click check item. OK, check, enter storage location, and in which storage location this is issued. It is BM02. check, and document is okay, and then post.
Why is this movement type 351 and the previous movement type was 303?
Because it's a different procedure, yeah.
Different procedure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So movement type is changed, yeah.
Okay.
Now material document posted. If you will display the material document and go to execute. So click on document information. You will click on FI document. So accounting document should be created, yeah. If you double click on that, because you have issued the stock, yeah. And now if you issued, so go back to the stock in transit. Refresh this screen. Okay, still it is 1000 pieces, but you see the total stock has been decreased now. It has been 9200, yeah. First it was 10200,
yeah.
but 1000 pieces are in transit now. And now it can also see stock in transit by using this transaction MB5T.
MB5T.
Yeah, which you have already noted down, yeah. So now if you will execute, so you will notice 1000 pieces. Yeah, this is the stock transport order, and 1000 pieces are in stock in transit, yeah. It is in truck. It hasn't been received by the other plant, yeah. So now you can see the document, and you can also see freight clearing account that 2000 pieces has been charged. Okay. And because of the price difference between both plants for the same material, so that's why you have another posting gain. Yeah, gain means like 8,000 pound gain, because maybe in your material the stock, the material was cheaper than the other plant, yeah. So that's why you got the profit for 8,000 pound, yeah.
It's to do with the material master.
Exactly, because inventory is for 10,000 and the second total, this is the total value, yeah, 20,000, including the gain and the freight, yeah. That total amount is 20,000. After that, now you have received the stock, yeah. So go to this transaction which they have mentioned, that after the post goods receipt you can use this transaction MIGO_GR. GR means goods receipt, yeah. Post the goods receipt into the receiving plant, yeah. So go to this transaction MIGO_GR and choose here goods receipt. Choose the purchase order 534. Now this time movement type will be 101. Yeah, there is no special movement type, it's a normal movement type 101. And this is 101. Execute. And now you are receiving the plant in BM02, which is Heathrow Airport. Where you have to give the storage location BM00. Check. First click item OK. Check.
This is your standard good receipt, just 101. Like
yeah, because right now the stock is in transit. Yeah. Now the BM0 Heathrow Airport is receiving these 1000 pieces, yeah.
Right.
So I am gonna receipt the stock, yeah. Post. And the material document post. Now this time accounting document should not be created, yeah, because accounting document has previously been created. Now go back to the stock overview and refresh this screen, and now you will see that this will be
2320.
This will be 2320 exactly, yeah. Refresh this, and this is 2320 now. Okay, so the stock has been received by the Heathrow Airport. Through this stock transport order, and now you have seen the delivery cost as well. Okay.
This is more for the end users, right?
Exactly. Yeah. But you know, because the consultant needs to understand both processes. Yeah. Customization. I have already done the customization. Which customization? Create the plant in other create the material for another plant. Yeah. Purchasing organization was missing.
Yes.
I sorted the enterprise structure again.
Yeah.
And further, you will notice I will keep customizing whatever is missing. Yeah.
If the client wants this kind of stock transfer mapped into SAP, then I go and I'm going to customize it.
Exactly, that's
but
right.
Do I need to write everything down about customization as well for them, or just the part for the end user, like this I need to write down, right? Like step by step.
This step you need to write down.
How the
customization steps is all only for you.
The customization is just only for me. I don't need to write for them.
No.
Like for example, in the project, they might ask us this kind of thing. Depends on the business requirement. It might be needed.
No, in the business requirement, you have to mention how many plants. Yeah. And accordingly, you have to you just have to write down how many plants. You don't have to mention that you have to create products for each plant, and no, it is for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then
because
these steps, it's how to transfer stocks and stuff.
It will be in end user training materials. It
need to be like writing down.
Exactly, that's right.
So you have to give it to them.
Yes.
So basically, we have to
learn to teach them.
These are the business processes. Yeah, exactly. You know the examples which the book has been mentioned in the beginning. Business processes.
Yeah.
Exactly the same processes. By following the same processes, you have to prepare the blueprint document for the company. For which you will be working for. Because in the examples, there are different examples. Yeah. But you have to give the example for the business process related to your company.
For example, when we went to the last time I went to the blueprint, everybody was lost. But like, if the business requirement, like the company requires like stock transfer, everything, like purchase from external vendor, purchase from internal vendor, one-time vendor. So I need to write down steps for everything.
Exactly.
For every single thing I'm doing, I need to write down steps.
These are the business processes.
So this needs to be written down in the blueprint, like all the steps.
Yes.
Not the customization, but everything else.
Everything, yes.
When will we do that bit?
All the ways the company needs, I need to be showing like an instructor, like showing the map and how it's going to be done.
Yes. You have to become trainers?
For stock transfer, and then I go show the map, then write down how it's going.
Yeah. Because you have to deliver training to the end users. Yeah, how they have to work. Like the way I'm showing you.
Yeah.
The same thing you have to show to the end users.
So basically, what you're showing, like let's say in the business, in the company requires everything you showed to us.
But customization part, I'm showing you. Yeah. I'm customizing. I'm extending the material is for you because this is the consultancy level training. This part you are not supposed to show to the end users because this thing you have to do at home. Or during your job.
It's gonna be working already.
Exactly. You have to do practice once. Yeah. You have to test the system. Now everything is working. Yeah. You see, stock transfer is working without any error. Now I am fully prepared to go back to the end users and then show the processes. But if I will fix these issues at home, and show you, so this is not a consultancy level training. I have to show you the customization part as well. So that's why I'm wasting the time and doing this live transfer of all this.
Yes.
So basically, otherwise, if I will fix these issues remotely and then show you, then it will be end user training.
So
it's not consultancy level training.
You're right.
Basically, we need to see what's the business requirement, and then we need to write what are their requirements for what they need, and like how they're going to be mapped in SAP.
Exactly.
Like every step, everything they need. Let's say 15 requirements they need to make the new products to come, whatever, the new system to work.
Basically,
so then I need to write down for each one.
Yeah.
So step by step how
you are thinking. It's step by step. Yeah. There are very there are tools in the market, yeah, which do the things for you. You just create the purchase order, go smoothly, and there are softwares like UPerform, yeah, SAP Tutor, SAP Solution Manager, SAP Business Workplace. You just press the recording button in the background, and they will record the steps for you. And then in the end of the, you just have to edit those steps. If you have to add any other information, it's very automatic. You know, it's not like you're thinking your life will be much harder. No, there are tools.
Is it in Google or something?
No, it's tools. It's tools which the company has to buy, for the client has to buy.
The client has to buy.
It could cost them, one tool could cost them £25,000. But that provides much flexibility.
But do they need to provide me that, or they want me to provide?
If they don't provide, you can suggest the management, yeah. And definitely there will be a tool. Without tool, you are not supposed to create end user material or manually. Yeah?
When this is only if you're the training aspect of it. Is it compulsory if all the SAP roles will be going for, or only certain SAP roles will have certain roles that we'll apply for job-wise? They will have this training element.
You can apply
all
for,
of them have.
No, you can apply for the job as a trainer as well.
Yeah. No. I mean, like, say we're going for any consultancy type job, not focusing on training.
Yeah.
All of them will have this training component in it.
Exactly.
They will.
That's right. Yeah.
Even if a new project going on.
Yeah. Of course,
then that's the most important.
You are supposed to deliver training to the end users. You cannot be called a consultant without having training experience. Yeah. So you must be confident, yeah. That you can. That's what I mean. Like, it's not something.
If you can understand it, then you can explain to others.
You have to do practice, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. Customization, do everything the way I'm showing you. If you will do exactly the same thing, you will do customize. You see where we started from the enterprise structure, and now we are able to run the processes. So the same thing you have to do.
Okay.
It's not something that I will give you in the water bottle and will drink it and you will know everything. No,
that's true.
You practice at home. Because it's not much on my part to deliver. The part which you have to do is more.
Yeah,
your job is more than me.
Yes.
To go back at home and then do practice.
But I'm just wondering, where in that, right at the beginning, you told us the life cycle.
The life cycle.
Going live and all those things.
Exactly.
Where in that scheme will the training?
Final preparation.
Before going live.
Exactly.
So they have to be trained before you go live.
Yes.
Otherwise, they won't be able to do anything.
If you go back to my video again, I mentioned that you have to deliver training to the end users.
Yes, you did. Yes.
Yeah. So there are 5 phases. Yeah. So final preparation is the 4th phase.
Yeah.
Where you have to deliver training.
Yeah.
Third and 4th phase, in somewhere you have to.
And how long will this training last roughly? Do you think usually does it take?
1-2 months.
What about 2 months? If they mess up the system, you train them and then they know.
You have to support them.
Huh?
You're supposed to support them. Okay, we will go back to the topic. Yeah, we have very short time left.
Sorry,
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and stock transfer from one company code plant to another company code plant. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another reason that our training is being delayed, and tomorrow we don't have any class.
No? Why?
I'm traveling.
Oh, you're traveling. Okay.
Tomorrow we don't need to come tomorrow?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So for this one we have, in summary, movement type 351 and 101.
Yes. Well, if you write it down, it's fine, but everything is in the book, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I'll go to the video and I'm gonna write down everything again. Anyway.
Okay, this example I'm gonna show you this time from one company code plant to another company code plant. Yeah. So far we have processed. We have seen the examples from one plant to another, but this is now a different company code. I have got a company code which is located in Germany, yeah, and my company code is RA25, yeah. So I will use my company code to show you this stock transfer from one company code plant to another company code. When you do practice,
one company code plant or one company code? What's the difference? Same, no?
Yes, it's the same, almost same.
One company code to the other company code.
Plant means plant level, yeah.
Like that you're doing the plant level.
Plant level, yeah. It is done at plant level. It's not at company.
It's not at store location level.
Yeah.
Just mention that's the
plant level. Yeah. So create the stock transport order by using the same, and then change the document type, which will be UB, and give the purchasing order BM01, purchasing group ZB1 company code BM01. Okay, now here supplying plant will be BM01, yeah, and purchasing organization here for the other company code, which is my company code RA25.
You made it before.
Yes, yeah. And purchasing group will be Z. Okay, I have to check.
Can we use that if you're practicing at home or no? You don't want us to fiddle with that?
No, you cannot, because you have to you know, you don't know the configuration, yeah, so how can you use that?
No, just use it from the system.
It's not possible.
Not
well
possible.
You can try. Anyways,
Make a new one then.
okay, we need the import data as well. Import data incomplete. Anyway, ignore this warning and go back to the material.
But how, unless we do exactly what you did from the videos, we just, a lot of the stuff was nothing to do with MM, right? Like
Yeah.
you behind the scenes stuff, yeah, you're showing us. Then we can't really follow the system because to create the enterprise structure, how will we create enterprise structure? If we wanted to practice at home,
Yeah.
we either use what you've done already or create a new enterprise structure. Then to create a new enterprise structure, then we need to do everything you did in the video, and a lot of that is not MM stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm not picking, yeah, I'm focusing on the topic, yeah. Okay, material 2077 not maintained in plant RA25, yeah. So the thing is, I will say that the material for which you have to transfer from one company code to another company code,
Yeah.
so its material type should be a trading goods, yeah, because trading goods is the one which you can sell as well, and trading goods will help you to see intercompany purchases as well, because raw material does not have sales view. Semi-finished also does not have sales view, and finished product has got sales view, but you can create a finished product, or but finished product does not have purchasing view, yeah, that's problem. So the trading goods is the material type which gives the best example. So I will go and will show you that in my company code there is a material 2091, I guess I created for no, 2092. Yeah, 2092 is a material in my company code RA25, which is a trading goods. So this is alloy wheel rims, yeah. Now this material should exist in your company code as well, 2092. So exactly you have to extend it. You have to extend this material by using MM01 and 2092. Industry sector will be automotive and material type will be trading goods. Copy from 2092, enter, select all the views, and the plant BM01, BM02, and sales organization BM01, and distribution channel will remain the same. And copy from RA25, RA26, RA25, sales organization, default, and then continue. Okay, choose the text code 1. And this 2092 actually is being created in your company code.
You're extending it?
I am creating actually.
Creating.
Yeah.
You
I'm
can't
creating
extend it across company.
Yeah, exactly. And leave the price the same.
When you're creating it, you can say raw material, but for transporting it, then you can't say raw material. Item category. Item category for creating, you can say raw material, finished goods, all that stuff. But for transporting, you have to change it again. That's what you said, right?
Yeah, but I'm in the new topic. Yeah, I can't go back. Yeah.
It's the same topic, no?
It's the transfer goods from one company code to another. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing, I'm creating a material in both company codes. Yeah. Which is 2092. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then when you send the other.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's
So
not gonna be
your
like-
focus should be here. Yeah.
No, my focus is here.
Yeah.
When you're creating a thing, you have to give it to item category, right? You're creating a raw material.
But when I will be in the purchase order, then this a question should be asked. Yeah. Right now, what I'm doing, I'm creating a material in which should be the same in
Then
both
we're not gonna have
company
the
codes.
same
Yeah.
error as before. Then we're not gonna have the same error as before.
Yes,
The
exactly.
material is in both.
Material should be in both company codes. Yeah.
okay, but you have to start to give it a category here, though, don't you?
Material type.
Material type, yeah.
So what is item category? then?
Certain item category. I said the wrong thing.
Material type is trading goods. Yeah.
Trading goods.
Hawa.
So you don't say raw material here.
No.
You will say trading goods.
Trading goods. Yes. Because in the top you can see here this is trading goods. Yeah.
Yeah. Material type. That's right.
Save. And that 2092 created in your company code as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Now go back to the stock transport order ME21N.
This screen from SAP looks so clear and look like there's nothing inside. Looks very easy. Looks very empty.
They'll kill you.
Exactly.
Okay, item category will be purchase organization will be RA25 and supplying plant is BM01. Purchasing organization will be R25 and company code RA25 and material is 2092. How much quantity? Okay, now the thing is this 2092 should be existing in your company code. If you go back and have a look whether 2092 exists in your company code or not. 2092, your plant is BM01. So you don't have anything here. Okay, so now what you can do, you can create a new session and fill your stocks. You can create a purchase order, yeah, and then do goods receipt. But there is another transaction which I will show you, which you can use to fill the stocks. Because if it is not in your storage location, so how can you send to my company code? Yeah. So go to logistics, materials management, inventory management, goods movement, and goods receipt, and choose MB1C other, this transaction code. Yeah. Click on other and movement type. Click this button and use the movement type. Receipt without purchase order into unrestricted sales order stock. Yeah. Use the movement type 501. Or you can choose here 501. Choose 501 movement type, plant, and choose the storage location BM02. Enter and mention here which material 2092 and how many pieces, let's say 5,000 pieces, and click save. Now if you go back to the storage location in your company, yeah, in your company, and then refresh, so you have got 5,000 pieces now, yeah, in your storage. I haven't created purchase order, yeah.
Right.
This is another way to fill the stocks.
Alright.
This is the way you can fill the stocks for finished goods, okay, by using the transaction MB1C. Now create a purchase order and mention the PO quantity, how much quantity we're gonna say, let's say 500 pieces, and plant is RA25. Ignore this import data incomplete error.
So what's that one? This import data? What would be when this
because
warning?
these are two countries. Yeah, my company code is in Germany.
Okay, just a warning saying that.
Yeah. Okay, so check. No message is issued during check. Yeah. So now you can see from Wembley to Berlin. Yeah. 100 pieces. Save. And this is a stock transport order. And I have followed this step. Yeah. Save. Stock transfer order created 1735. Now go back to the stock overview, and this time you can just remove the plant and then execute. Okay, in my company code 90 pieces already available. Yeah. But I need more. So in your company code 5000 pieces are available. And but you have stock transport order has been created for 500 pieces. We have created just now. So this is on order stock.
Alright.
So this means the stock is in transit now.
Transit now. And you can check with the
we haven't mentioned the delivery cost. Yeah.
Oh,
So if you wanna give, so you can go back and change the purchase order. So I will go back. And I will go to conditions and mention here change okay, and here you can mention the freight. Yeah. So which one do you want to choose, quantity one or value one?
500 value of transportation from A to B. Oh, but then again, for shipping overseas, probably quantity would be better, right? Because they do it by weight.
Okay. Okay, freight quantity, let's say 2 pound per piece. Yeah. So now the total will be 1000 because there are 500 pieces.
Yeah.
Check and then save. Stock transport order, and now you have to, the second step is post the goods issue by using this transaction post MIGO GI. And go to the goods issue, because first you have to do the goods issue in plant, in your plant. Yeah. And you will be using the movement type 351. So 500 pieces are being sent from Wembley, yeah, or from your plant.
Yeah.
And choose the storage location BM02 where this alloy wheel rims are being kept. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then item OK, check, and then post. Now have a look in the stock overview and see what happens. Right now it is 5000. If you click refresh, 4,500, yeah. And this still it now the stock is in transit, yeah. So go back 2092. So 500 pieces are in transit, yeah. You have to use this transaction to check stock in transit MB5T.
Same one, yeah.
Same one, yeah. After that, when you receive the goods, post the goods receipt into the receiving plant of my company code, which is in Germany. Yeah. So use this transaction MIGO underscore GI. Sorry, MIGO underscore. MIGO underscore GR. I think in the book it is a mistake. It shouldn't be MIGO GR. It should be MIGO shouldn't be MIGO GI. It should be MIGO GR. Yeah.
GR. I for issue, R for receipt.
Yeah. Movement type will be 101. And choose goods receipt and choose the stock and give the plant here R825.
That big number is stock location. The number you said stock.
Which one?
Up there, next to the plant. Up there.
Yeah.
To the left.
This one.
Left. Right now. Yeah, there. What's that?
It's blank.
It was a number there.
It's a purchase order number, yeah.
Okay.
Storage location is in my storage location is RA26, which is in Berlin. Yeah, storage location Berlin. Yeah. And check item okay. 500 pieces are coming. Check. Post.
This item category is you as well, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, now material document has been posted and check the stock overview.
This is almost exactly the same as the previous process.
Exactly.
Plant to plant.
It's company code to company code.
It's like almost the same process.
But the only difference is because you have this material document number has been posted. If you display this material document, and you will notice accounting document as well. If you click on document information, FI documents. Okay, so accounting document is only created when the stocks are issued in the issuing company code.
Okay. Same. What was at the first step?
Okay, in order to check the material document, go to transaction MB51. And
so if you ever have to scrap the goods, whether it's company code to company code or plant to plant, you said either the issuing side can recall them, then scrap it, or the receiving side can receive them, then scrap it.
Yeah.
At that time, I guess that's a separate process through the system. Then another financial document has to be produced.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see when the when BM01 has issued the stocks, at that time 2 accounting documents are created. Yeah. As you can see in this slide, 2 accounting documents in BM01 and the second is in RA25. Yeah.
That's the difference.
That's the difference. Yeah. And also if you double click on that accounting document in BM01 for 2092, so you will notice trading goods and clearing with company code. Now this is something which you have to configure in the customization. Clearing company code, which I will show you later on, and then second document you can see.
Clearing. As in
clearing means
payment.
like between the company codes we need clearing GL document.
Okay.
Clearing your accounts.
And the second company code you will notice so clearing with another company code. Now when you do the customization you have to configure the clearing company codes, and in order to do that you will go to SPRO, SAP reference IMG, and click on financial accounting. Financial accounting global settings. No, go to general ledger accounting, business transactions, and you have the option prepare cross company code transactions. Execute, and here company code 1 is BM01 and the company code 2 is R825. So this is the, here you have to define the clearing between company codes. So these account numbers you have to create. This is the standard GL account which SAP has already predefined here. So 194001 and 194002.
Right.
So this is the customization which you have to do. The second customization which you have to do for clearing between company code is in enterprise structure. You must define the company in FI. If you click on definition and financial accounting, you have to define the company, both companies.
That would have been done in the beginning.
We have done beginning.
Yeah.
That's right. So I mean, if you haven't done this step before, so you have to do this later.
How could you be transferring to another company code if it's not even there?
Yeah, of course, because define company means internal trading partners. As you can check the heading, internal trading partners. So both companies should be defined.
Okay.
Before you do the company code transactions.
Okay.
Now the process which I showed you is the transfer. So similarly, the other process is very similar, which is intercompany purchases.
Yes.
For example, one company code is one company code is purchasing from its subsidiary company. It's not like from not external vendor, but its subsidiary. Okay. So what will be the steps? The steps will be the same, but there are two different ways. One is stock transport order with delivery via shipping, and the second is stock transport order with delivery and billing documents. So this time we have to go back into the system and configure customize the system. Now this time, if your company BM01, if my company RA25 is purchasing from your company code, so in my company code is a customer. So that customer should be created in my company code and in your company code as well. Okay. And one thing more, distribution channel and division should be the same in both company code. Or everywhere how many companies you have.
This distribution channel is going to be the SD people is going to do this.
Same.
They will do this
in every company.
So it's not our job really. We need to know, but it's their job, right?
Whose job?
SD.
Exactly.
So
it's SD job.
To put the distribution channel.
That's right. Distribution channel division are the job of SD, but it should be the same. It should be the same because you see when I create a trading goods, besides plant and storage location, I also mention the sales organization, distribution channel as well, and division is copied as well. So in trading goods, the parts are plants, storage location, distribution channel, sales organization, and division. When you create the customer material master record, so you must have sales organization, distribution channel, and division. Okay, so try to have the if you don't have, if you have more than one storage location, if you have more than one sales organization, then you have to create 2 customer master data, 1 in each company.
One of the hard things I think is, the only hard thing is sometimes is to know where you are when you're explaining this thing. For example, now
practically, this is very practical.
Where you are, like We're doing purchase order, okay, but where am I? This is I'm doing this for the end user or something.
Exactly.
Or shipping. So, okay, this is I need to know this, but this I'm already ahead. This is not me.
That's right.
That's the difficult one sometimes, I think.
Where you are in the system.
Yeah. Where you are in the system.
Distribution channel has to be the same for everything we've done up to now.
It's the same exactly.
Otherwise, there will be a problem.
Yes, it is ZB. Yeah.
ZB.
Yeah.
And that's denoting a transport medium, like truck or shipping or plane or something.
Yeah.
So that has to be the same.
Same. Okay, in order to customize the stock transport settings, you will have to go to materials management and go to purchasing. This customization is for intercompany purchases. Yeah. Purchasing, and then go to purchase order. Set up stock transport order. Click this button and define shipping data for plants. Execute and go to first in your company code, which is BM01 Wembley. If you double click on BM01, so you notice right now sales organization, distribution channel, division, it's not yours. So change it. Your sales organization is BM01 and distribution channel ZB, and this division is ZB as well. So this is the prerequisite before you do intercompany purchasing.
Okay, so what is it? Can you just repeat that again?
This is a customization for stock transport order. The transaction code is not here, but anyways the menu path. Okay, similarly go to position and go to plant RA25 in my company code and double click on that Berlin one, and you see it's again another difference. So choose here RA25 ZB ZC ZB
organization and distribution channel.
And choose the customer number or plant. If you mention here RA25, okay.
So the sales organization has to be the same on both company codes.
No, it's different.
Different.
Okay, this is my customer 80016. Now this 80016 should exist in your sales organization as well. If you create a new session, go to XD01 and your account group is ZBM1 and it's 80016. Okay, you will be on this screen. Just change the sales area data.
Just 2 weekends. Next weekend and the week following.
Yeah, but they might
So you already start.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, that's it.
If they extend it, they're doing both things.
But we need to do 6 more after this. Yeah. So in these 2 weeks, we do.
4.
Huh?
It's 4. It's 4. Unless they put some.
They'll have to put one.
Yeah.
Okay, I have created 80016 in your company code as well. Now you see one customer in both company codes. Yeah?
One customer.
Yeah, one customer. And also in the customization of stock transport orders, I have mentioned Berlin and customer number is 80016. Yeah? Now I will follow the steps for the intercompany purchases.
So you've made the same plant as a customer.
Yeah.
For both.
I am showing you the example of stock transport order with delivery and billing document, yeah, or invoice. This is related to SD as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So first create the stock transport order at the receiving plant.
Okay. Receiving plant.
ME21N. Go to ME21N. And this time, as you can notice, the document type will be NB. Yeah. Enter the vendor which must have the supplying plant assigned in the vendor master record. Vendor. Now this vendor should be created in my company code. Customer, both company codes. Now vendor in both company codes. Yeah. So I will go back in my company code. Before I proceed,
so they both company codes should know each other.
Yeah, they are the
as a buyer and seller.
They are internal trading partners. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So now
sometimes we won't need this, right? Because it depends on the enterprise requirement.
Yeah, but I mean, like it's the process. Yeah. If it is a process, so what can be the steps? Yeah.
So let's say I'm BMW, you're RM25. Was it?
Yes.
Yeah. So I have to add you as a vendor.
Yeah.
And you have to add me as a vendor.
You have to add me as a customer. I have to add you as a vendor.
Yeah, because honestly, if I'm a vendor, you're not a vendor.
Oh, you can't add yourself as a vendor, can you?
No,
yeah, I'm gonna add you as a customer. No.
If I'm selling this to you,
yeah.
So I'm the vendor. You're the customer.
No, but I'm in like BM25, BM01, right? I have to add him as a vendor because I will be buying from him.
Yeah, but obviously if you're adding one as a vendor, the other one is a customer. You're buying
from me.
Yeah.
So one is a vendor, one is a customer. Cannot both be vendors for each other.
Oh, okay. But what if the trade has to go the other way? Then you have to reverse it?
Unless you have something that I also buy from you. Let's say I buy raw material from you.
Then you have to do the opposite.
Then I buy raw material from you. And then I manufacture it. And you have this retail or whatever where you sell finished goods.
Yeah.
Then I sell it back to you. Then you need to add each other
as
for the opposite
function.
Both ways.
Both ways, okay. But it's not necessary.
Because I think there's no way you can be the vendor. You can be my vendor. On that way, when you be the vendor, the other one is a customer.
True.
Yeah. Like common sense.
Yeah. Is it necessary to go through this intercompany purchases procedure, or could you just do it like creating a new vendor in the system?
Yeah.
Because either way, the money is going to change hands through. But you said it might be the same company code, right?
Okay, if you now I'm creating a vendor.
I guess in this one you don't need a clearing company code then.
No, you need.
You still need one.
Yeah. Okay, purchasing organization will be mine, RA25. And material will be the same, 2092. And this time it will be, let's say, 800 pieces. Okay, so you are creating the stock transport order at the receiving plant. Okay. That's the vendor. So in this is my company code RA25 Berlin, yeah. What was the 2092? Yeah, that was the material 2092. Yeah, 209 alloy wheel rims. Check and then save. PO created 536. Come on, I don't have time. Now post the delivery at the issuing plant. The issuing plant enters a replenishment delivery in ST, unlike a stock transfer. With no stock, post the goods issue with movement type 643. So now I have to post the delivery at the issuing plant. So that's the purchase order number, yeah, 7536. Yeah. 7536. So you can go to the transaction MIGO _ GI for the goods issue. And movement type it has mentioned 643. What was the MB22M. Yeah, it's 536, 800 pieces. Now, in order to do the delivery from the issuing plant, so I will use this transaction in sales and distribution. I will go to shipping and transportation, outbound delivery, and create single document. I will use this transaction purchase orders VL10B, yeah, or purchase order item VL10D. So choose here VL10B in ST, and shipping point will be from your company, which is BM01, and then execute.
So you're just trying to display that order you've created, yeah?
Yeah.
To view the